In this video, we shall discuss about how supervisors, in charges, and managers in a pharma chain of medical stores can keep their team more efficient and more loyal and more productive, at the same time not stressed and not be lazy. These points can be applied to any chain of businesses. There are many business related videos in my business playlist. You can check out other videos also. Please like, share, and subscribe, and share to those people whom you feel need the video is useful. I make business related videos, mostly pharmacy business chain of. I work in a chain of pharmacy, and I worked in different fields in different positions in different companies in my past. Based on those experiences, I share my thoughts which are beneficial for people in business field. I'm a holistic wellness coach. I help people understand and make better choices to balance their professional and personal life to make best out of those two. You can reach out to me personally if you are interested to speak further. Let's get into the video in detail. It always helps to have good communication and good understanding of the employees, their strength and weakness, their commitments, their personal issues, uh, what are they facing. So it helps you to understand and communicate better and help them and make better choices. This helps a lot, and which we'll discuss further later in further details. Discussing particular person's role and responsibility, either is like associate or senior or a junior in charge or in charge supervisor. So based on that, what are his roles and responsibilities, how he should share and communicate with other employees, colleagues. So these are things which have to be discussed frequently to help them keep in tandem the company objectives and their performance. In today's competitive field, mostly the targets are being set just to see that we have to exploit more, and at that, if the targets are too high, not achievable, and being asked for accountability every day, it is become a tedious task, and the employees will be demotivated, and they are not focused on the customer satisfaction and customer needs. They are just focusing on the company target. If you are forcing the employees, so they just are forced to focus on only making their personal brand to sell rather than focusing on what is best for the customer or the patients or the people who come to your store. This becomes counterproductive. The customers will go away to other stores because to meet your personal company targets, to increase your personal brands, company owned brands, general brands are being uh, degraded, or like the customers, employees say we don't have that stock right now. So customers will go into other stores, other competitive stores, or other local people, and you are losing a customer, a regular customer who is buying from your store. So you have to maintain a balance between that. So you cannot expect a sudden excessive growth within 1 month or 2 months. You have to give enough time as people get used to our own brands, and as we keep speaking to people, so some people gradually they enter and start buying your own brand. That's how your personal brand sales will increase. Expecting a sudden spurge in growth will lead to losses in other brand business, pharma business, or other general products also. We sell general products and pharma products, everything in our store. At the same time, too less target makes people like complacent and lazy. Anyhow, we are meeting the target, so why to just focus on business improvement of the business, growth of the business. So we have to see individual stores, their strength and weakness, employee strength and weakness. Based on that, we have to keep the targets. It should be motivated at the same time. Whatever they do, it should be rewarded, uh, recognized, rewarded. So all these things should be taken care. Roles and responsibilities, discussing like any stocks are being verified properly, received properly. If there is any damage, sending back to warehouse, short expiry pickupping, slow moving jobs pickupping, picking the products and sending back, the arrangement of the stocks, cleanliness of the store, racks, glass doors, lights, infrastructure, maintenance. So all these things should be frequently discussed. Inventory, whether the inventory is properly received or any excess unnecessary things are received, or what are the things they need. Different stores have different needs. Based on that, we have to send. Based on their business, amount of business, they need inventory, paper, stationery, rolls, even files, pens, cleaning cloths, all these things. So based on individual, they should be provided markers, all these things. So based on business of the store, and even files management, records management, up to date, regular routine works. All those things should be discussed frequently. Discussing in meetings about company targets, monthly targets, like 1 lakh club, 2 lakh clubs, 3 lakh club, and the personal brand targets. So we have to just discuss, not to overstress, at the same time not to ignore. So we have to maintain that balance that you will come across when you are in constant touch with your employees, understanding whether they have any issues, solving them, escalating to management, and guiding them, like biometric issues, attendance issues, leaves management, approvals. So all those things have to be taken care wherever possible. If you are able to help them, they will be loyal and uh, give good performance. Employees should be aware of violations, when the junior employees or senior employees. So violations is a big issue, and comparatively, when the sale is high, you will have a lot of money. So the customer employee should be aware that though they have some personal problems, they should not take any money from the counter. They should deposit properly. Sometimes on weekends or festivals, when the bank is not there, 2 to 3 days amount will be there to be deposited in the bank. So that will be huge amount, which is more than lot times more than their salary. So many people, when they are in need, they are tempted to take the money and abscond. So long term, they will lose they lose their career and have face some issues. So you should give orientation to the employees to not get tempted and make any violations of rules and regulations. Dealing with and next another point is dealing with other employees, juniors, seniors, women employees. So be careful, so that don't know any you do not violate any issues or posh rules. And any if anyone want to uh, express their findings about any violations, there should be some toll-free numbers or some people whom they can approach to let the things going on, so that action can be taken before much damage happens. So another issue is uh, new employees orientation. They are in a hurry. Some people want to grow fast and make mistakes. Contra billing, insulins, insulin 35, 70, 100 unit, 40 IU, billing and giving different products. Both they look alike. Even thyronome, all those dosages will be different, but packing will be the same. So these things they have to be careful. Some people are very slow, some people are very fast. So we have to observe them and guide them properly. go slow or go fast. Some people we need to push, some people we should ask them to go slow. Hiring and firing is very important when you are taking the employee into a company. Like their what their long-term goals, whether they are willing to stay here for a long time. So another point is how to deal with software updates. So what are the new updates coming? What are the features? How to utilize them and analyze them and understand them properly. So this has to be discussed and educated to the people and sending reports properly. Schedules and roster timings, maintenance, leaves management of the employees, different employees, when adjustment on weekends, adjustment on emergencies, adjustment about leaves. So when there is some festival or some occasion, let the employee have spend time. Many managers and supervisors are not willing to provide half day or full day leave, though there are casual leaves, though they have not taken any leaves. If they want to, because of lack of resources, they don't have a proper staff and they have to adjust the employees with whomever provided by the company. So they don't allow or encourage people to go for festivals or vacation or any health issues. So in the long term, it will be counterproductive. Definitely, you should give them time whenever there is a need of in terms of festival or occasion function. There should be some personal life also that should be fulfilled with their family and friends and relatives. So if you give them that privilege, so when there is a need, they will work extra time. Employees will show more commitment and do some extra time. When there is some less work, let them relax. And when there is more work, they will do the work. When there is no need to be told, you just remind them if they are so lazy enough or unaware, so immature. At that time, we have to push them, or else most of the people they can understand. When there is more work, they will come forward and do their best, do some extra time also. There should be individual WhatsApp groups and post any issues in that group where all employees and supervisors and managers will be part of that group, so that things can be uh, discussed and addressed properly if there are any issues. When anything is bought for the company, for the store, there should be proper bills provided, either like home delivery, petrol allowance, claims form, or like any purchases for the shop maintenance, inventory. So the bill should be provided. Employees ignore it at the and management cannot pay money if there is no proper documentation. So it should be made aware for the employees. If there is any issue with the customers, they should speak to the supervisors and managers. They should not try to, if they are unable to handle the situation, they should see that the situation does not become worse and ask for help, guidance. Let the managers and supervisors resolve the issue. Speak to the customer if needed. Let them speak to customer, speak to the managers and supervisors. Receiving stocks, damaged stocks, complaints, receiving stocks from other stores, sending stocks to other stores, updating the software related to these transfer orders. All those things should be checked daily. Regular audits to be done and records maintenance should be there. What are the excess items, short items, damaged items? There should be a record. Every day, one letter or one rack should be audited, and employees should keep rotating. Same letter being audited by the same person, it will not help much. So weekly or 15 days or 1 month, they should change their racks of auditing. It will help them get exposure of the products, understand the packing and where is the product available. So that when there is a need, when customer asks, they can pick the product fast and see what are the any issues in the stocks can be find out as early as possible when we do regular audits. So some people may want more, some people may not do the work. So we have to see that both the people are oriented to the company goals. Like if we are having more expectation, they should help them to realize what is the reality, how much they can expect. So plan for their future goals if they desire more, either through increasing the company or finding some alternative sources of income or other things. And for the people who are not motivated, they should be focused. When you come to a job, they have to, it is your responsibility to perform the duties, roles and responsibilities. So keeping the other issues aside at their home, we can discuss if possible, we can discuss with their what are the personal issues going on, if we can any, if we can solve them, any, if we can provide any help. So all those things will help motivate the employees to focus better and perform better. A manager or supervisor is the work of the team. So without the understanding each and every person of the team, you cannot achieve the company goals, or you cannot make them work properly, make them oriented properly. So it is very important, you should be understanding them. So issues arise in terms of work. Some people are doing more work, some people are doing less work, escaping work, uh, allocating money management, incentive sharing, all those things will be there. So you have to speak and understand the issue and convince them based on the situation. Ultimately, you have to see that the work is not affected, the business is not affected, customer is not affected, company is not affected. They personally also should not be affected. Dressing of the employees, their dressing code, attire, grooming, attitude, the way they speak, the words they use. So all these things you have to train them, guide them properly. Business are serious. It is very important. Dealing with H1 drugs, some drugs which have to be given only with prescription, so whom you have to give based on the past history of the customer. You have to see some people, some customers misuse or abuse the freedom. So we have to observe their history, and based on that we have to, there are people who need the medicines regularly, so we know them. Along with their other medications of BP, sugar, we have to give them. But for the people who are just focused on H1 drugs only, so we have to avoid them and keep their pictures and their numbers in the group of the sector or zone group, so that other people also be alert and aware of those people. Ultimately, it will cause huge damage for the company and for the stores, like selling over number of H1 drugs, issues with the drug inspector also. You should maintain a good relation with the neighbors near your store. Sometimes we'll need them. There's a help also, like stocks, and we need to keep the stocks in the neighboring stores when we are not there. At the same time, we should see that we give some good medicines for them with low cost and better medicines as much as possible, so that we have friendly relations with the neighbors. We should have basic knowledge of the products we are selling, like BP machine, sugar machine, all those things. Customers will ask a pricer how they are working properly or not. So the warranty conditions, bill, saving the bill, customer care numbers, all those things. It will help increase the business. Clearly explain the exchange return policy of the company with the people. so that to avoid any issues with the customers. Conducting surveys, conducting quizzes, filling forms about understanding of the stores, inventory, stocks, and the employee opinions. Surveys they help the understand about the for the management to help understand the store and customers and employees in the long run. Social media management, how you are promoting your products in within the store, within social media. So all those things do factor a lot. So there are many things which we can discuss, but I'm just touching on basic things. Everything has its own in-depth analysis and knowledge based on the situation of the company and the product and the management. So if you like the video, please like, share and comment. And I am a holistic wellness coach. You can approach me if you want to speak personally and have any things which will help you increase your balance your personal life and professional life based on my experiences. I would be happy to discuss with you. I wish you all the best for your business future, and please like, share and subscribe and watch other channels, and contact me if you want further discuss further. Thank you. You can watch my other videos in the playlist. There is much more information which are useful for people in any business community.